Respect and acceptance is probably one of our utmost priorities. The people that we surround ourselves with are people that have had absolutely no qualms about who we are as a family and as a gay couple.
Throughout the world, not everywhere kind of enjoys the same rights and acceptance that we do have today. And so I think it's really important to remember those that have fought for change.
And it breaks my heart that anybody has to worry about whether they'll be accepted for who they are. You don't choose who you are, you just are who you are. So why don't we just all accept each other and move on to the more important things?
My last job, one of the reasons I left was because they weren't super supportive about it. It was not the best atmosphere for me. So going forward in my life, I just want to make sure I can be myself.
What a lot of people don't realize is that for many people, especially with gender identity, there is a very significant amount of trauma that is involved with coming to terms with and coming out. And some people have great coming out experiences, some don't.
Thinking back to some of the struggles that my brother went through when he was trying to come out as a teenager, as a Black teenager in America from a Jamaican family that was not sympathetic. It's dreadful. It's absolutely dreadful.
One thing that having a transgender kid has taught me, I started off with denial and frustration and embarrassment, and then you come to a term of awareness and celebration of like your child being in a good place and their authentic self.
I have 4 kids in total, and the 3 oldest siblings, they're all still figuring out who they are inside, and they're figuring out their gender. And to me, it brings me happiness to know that my kids can express themselves. All of my kids can express themselves to whoever they want to be.
Our child coming out, that was kind of our family catalyst.
We literally found out Sawyer was non-binary on the way to the Pride Fest in Milwaukee. It's a month where I think we found out a lot of great things about our family.
Everyone's family looks different, but those differences are a really big part of what make us who we are.
Family is broader than just blood.
Family is who you want them to be.
Family is essential to my emotional well-being.
Who's your support system? Who are your people? Who is your tribe? That's your family.
Family is love.
Community.
There's the biological family, and then there is the gay and lesbian family concept as well. That's the chosen family where you know that that person is behind you. They're more than a friend. They're going to put up with the stuff that you bring, and they'll be there tomorrow.
A sense of place and a sense of belonging, and certainly love in a way that transcends words.
My kids have so much knowledge and so much passion for LGBTQ plus in general that it's amazing, and I want them to feel that comfortability. I want them to feel supportive.
There's a vigilance that we need to maintain that progress and to help people around the world where progress hasn't been made for them to help make some progress happen there.
At Milliman, we're starting the Pride ERG, and I think that's a great way for the firm to stay in touch with the issues that are important to that ERG and the issues that affect their families.
I am such an advocate for this employee resource group because I think it would have been so nice to know that there were people going through what I was going through and have a venue to connect us, to talk.
Having those people that you rely on, having those people that you can go to when you're struggling. It's important for our mental health, it's important for our productivity, it's important for our happiness, just our general happiness, our ability to experience joy every day.
A feeling of strength and support that I get at work, I think really does help me in my own life because it makes me feel so much more confident in who I am, because I feel like I'm who I am in all aspects of my life.
Making it known that you want to support your people means that they can have a lot more confidence in being themselves. There's obviously like concrete things that firms can do.
I think one thing that Milliman did to help evolve with the times was a few years ago updated our parental leave plan to, instead of being a maternity leave plan, was a parental leave plan, which was very helpful for us last year as we went through raising an infant.
Being supported at work allows you to do your best job both in your career and with your family, because it removes any anxiety. And that's one of the great things about Milliman, is that we all care about each other so much.
You know, I just want to get our message out that we're here and that there's a support system, and that use the ERG to find people in your tribe, because that's really an excellent place to get people who are going through what you're going through, or have been through what you are going through. And really, it's hard to find that. It's hard to find that in your family and your friends. It's not like we all wear stickers on our head saying what we're going through.
Lasting change is when you actually change the way a system works and make sure that your barriers are low enough so that we can have equity, we can have inclusion, and we can have diversity. And that's what makes change.